So I've had some long time projections for Shiba Inu that it would do a 10x from the prior all-time high. And specifically, I would not be surprised if Shiba Inu really makes a stab at 201 by the end of this market cycle. This isn't a guarantee or financial advice or anything like that. But there is actually a suggestion that there's only one factor that would allow Shiba Inu to do this. What is that exactly? I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. Now, this price point for Shiba Inu, I think a lot of people would love to see. Right now, at Shib sitting at 40175, or I'm sorry, 401715, you're talking over a 50x from the current price of Shiba Inu to that price level. And that would be a very strong move for a $10 billion asset in the crypto market. That would be incredible. We're talking about an over $500 billion market cap in terms of Shib. Now, there is a suggestion that what it would take for Shiba Inu to do that would require a massive influx of new capital. And I actually agree, all right? Because we're not at this point where in the crypto market, you have a lot of people that are just going to decide to dump whatever bags they have and flow into Shiba Inu. So you do need new users, you need new capital, you need major influxes in the space. And the good news is that those times are coming. We see them every market cycle. There's a point where, historically speaking, BTC dominance drops off, alts begin to take off. And although right now we're waiting for that moment for BTC to kind of start this trend, which historically speaking is basically now, alts really begin to take off in November. November is a very kind month for assets like Shiba Inu, and that's where we start to see some of those outside flows really hit the crypto market. This does talk about, needing something like a spot ETF as well. I don't think that is a necessity. I think that's more of kind of like a little extra, icing on the cherry on top of the cake, right? Yeah, on top of the cake. But yeah, whatever. On top of the ice cream, whatever. You guys get the point, right? That any additional optics and interest from institutional players, from businesses or anything like that just helps push the adoption that is going to be coming to Shiba Inu. It helps push it even higher. Now, what this also talks about is Shib hitting 1 cent. Now, what would it take for this to happen? So it says that this is not feasible even in the next decade. All right. Now, I obviously did a video about this the other day. You guys can check that out. I dive into that much further. And I think, frankly, it is possible as long as the market adoption continues to take place the way that it is. If we continue to outpace the adoption rate of both the internet and cell phones, which it is currently. So then it wouldn't surprise me if Shib gains more dominance in the market, if it sees some of these influxes of capital and really approaches that 1 cent range. This isn't a guarantee or financial advice or anything like that. But what this note says is that we need to have a notable reduction in supply by 95%. Now, I don't think a 95% reduction in supply is a necessity. And I don't think it's something that's coming anytime soon. We know that obviously the Shib ecosystem is working on getting back to a point where things can become hyperdeflationary, where we see those hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Shiba Inu removed from supply daily. But we're not at that point right now. And frankly, we may never get back to that point, right? But the point I want to make is that we're kind of in this weird spot right now, where things are, from an overall standpoint, bullish, but still kind of tempered in the market. We haven't seen an overall excitement boost. Hell, even when we look at the fear greed index right now, we're still sitting in this sentiment of fear. We haven't had this major breakout to the upside. Actually, if you look at even this trend, we're still setting lower highs in terms of overall market optimism. And it's because every time we get some semblance of push in the market, for example, we actually got adjusted to the higher range of neutral back at the latter part of September, we got hit with some negative things taking place abroad, right? There's always something that has to bring us down. But eventually there comes a point where it can't. And the market just surges. We start making these massive moves to the upside. And that's where Shiba Inu has that potential to get some of that new capital, the new users, the exciting things that we wait 4 years for in this market cycle. I know people have gotten tired of hearing, be patient, we have to let things play out. But it's 100% true. These cycles are long. Most of it is boring. But then you have those moments where everything pops, where it gets exciting, where price starts moving. And I know someone talked about the fact that, there's nothing that indicates that Shib is going to make a push towards a new all-time high. I say the exact opposite. Adoption is still high, still have new users flowing into Shiba Inu, even during times where the market isn't really that exciting. We still have huge whale interest. We actually made a surge to 50% our prior all-time high back in March, and the best parts of the crypto market cycle are not even here. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think that that's the only thing that can make Shiba Inu move up to 201, major inflows of capital, spot ETF, things like that? Or do you think it can happen in an even shorter time frame? Appreciate you guys as always. Have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.